What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We got the main squeeze, the main mentor, the main lead man of this crew, this outfit.
Yeah.
The legend himself, Jab. And then we got the star of the show in the back.
Best caller south of Mississippi.
Best caller this side of the Mississippi. And that's not even... I don't know why you don't enter the calling contest at the NWTF.
Yeah,
well, I know why, because once you done it once, they wouldn't let you come back no more.
Yeah.
Let's say, here's the fact.
So that guy's so terrible that he couldn't be allowed even in the expo.
Nobody can beat him.
And it's open to the public.
Nobody can beat him, and that's all there is to
I
it.
never would get all them turkeys out of the room for open.
You'd have every turkey in Nashville coming in there.
Yeah.
We got a special video for you today. Brian has been saving up for about 3.5 years, and he took his allowance and he bought himself 6 shells.
Yep. 5.
5 shells of the... Tell them what you got, Brian.
One and only.
Apex.
Yep. So that's the Apex TSS, and that's just tungsten super shots, handcrafted. So they're all hand-loaded shells, all 5 of them.
Made in the good USA.
Made in the good USA. 3.5 inch, 2.5 ounce shot, 9 shot. So it'll be interesting. Never shot them before. I have shot TSS before. Never had really good results out of the Federal 3rd degrees is what I shot before. But
And you're shooting them out of the
Remington Versamax.
Indian Creek choke tube.
Indian Creek 670 constriction. So we'll see how it goes.
That's about the specs that you're going to get from this video. We're all about seeing if stuff works or not. So we're just gonna review. We're gonna walk you through how we're patterning this gun. But we honestly ain't got one slight clue what we're doing. We just like to get together and tinker.
Facts.
And we happen to have a camera recording while we tinker. And if you can pick up some takeaways, great. And if at the very least you'll learn everything that you should not do when sighting in a turkey gun.
Yep. Exactly right.
Finally, the temperature's above freezing. So
Yeah. I'm telling you, if you're in Kentucky, which all 17 of you watching this probably are, no, but in all seriousness, this in Kentucky we have had some nasty, and I'm sorry for the focus. My camera wants to focus on Brian and me at the same time, and it doesn't know what it's doing right now. We've had some nasty weather in Kentucky, from ice to snow, really low temperatures. Back when I walked to Cracker Barrel the other morning, it was about 9 degrees. Go to our Instagram and follow along with some stories if you want to see some behind the scenes content. That's all I got to say about that. But no, today's a beautiful day. It's what's the temperature out, boys?
High 47. I don't
It's
know
about
what it is
40.
right now.
Probably about high 30s,
Yep.
early 40s, something
Yep.
like that. And we're gonna go up here and shoot shotguns as we get ready for the upcoming turkey season. It's February the 6th, and we are itching. I mean itching.
That's why we're shooting shotguns, pattern shotguns, and it's February.
But you boys know where we'll be in 2 weeks, don't you?
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh, in 2 weeks.
In
Yeah,
2
I was
weeks.
like, is it that soon?
The NWTF convention, praise God.
Oh, NWTF.
I'm pumped. Turkeys.
What do you think? Well, let's probably get us a couple of sticks or something. We can make something work. Basically, just want to pattern. First, want to look at shoot a regular shell and make sure that my red dot is still on from last year. And then once we confirm that that's on, shoot one of the TSS shells and just see how the pattern is going to be, because every shell is different, and where these are rolled shells versus crimp shells, it's probably going to shoot a little bit different. So hopefully we don't have to shoot much though.
Brian's wife's name's Emily. Comment below if you know how much Apex shells and camp chairs cost, because we're going to keep a running total how much money he's blowing through up here today on his strip jobs.
It kind of puts me in mind of Jeremy's boots.
Burnt soles, bottoms falling off. We don't hold on to stuff around here. If it don't last in the back country, burn it.
You know, when we test out gear and it don't work, hence like the chairs and when the arms break on them. And
I mean, there ain't no need in holding on to a bunch of junk and hoarding a bunch of, you know what I mean? I mean, if it don't work, get rid of it. Burn it, shoot it,
Burn it.
something. One of the wonderful things about Yeti coolers, it also serves as a table.
Need an ashtray or anything? Spit cup.
There we go.
The bad thing, he actually takes this long to shoot if a turkey's standing there too. That's what's killing us.
It's half the battle.
It's killing us. He takes every bit of that. When he's sitting up on a turkey, he packs every bit of that in the woods with him.
Y'all ready? You know, I'm not going to take that for what it is, just because that's a totally different choke tube. And I didn't even think about that whenever I come up here. That choke tube that I was shooting at before is completely different, which that pattern was on then.
You feel good at that?
Oh yeah, yeah, it was solid.
You patterned a little bit to the right, so
Yeah,
you're good up and down.
that's what I'm saying. If I had that Carlson choke tube in there, it probably would have been dead on. But that's a completely different choke tube. And when you change choke tubes like that, that's going to be completely different. Best thing to do is going to be really
So you're gonna move it to the left.
probably need to, with that choke tube, get it on with the other shells and then shoot the TSS.
So he adjusted his sight. Shot number 2.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah.
Needs to come up a little bit. I would like for all that right there to be up here. What you say?
Mm-hmm. I'd say do what you did on them sights one more time.
Mm-hmm. Making another adjustment here. So, did you open it or did I open it?
It don't matter. I'm in that garbage.
Don't believe in it.
Now again, just to clarify, these shots are with the Longbeard XRs, which is what Brian used last year.
Yep.
He's using those since they're cheaper, relatively, to make sure his red dot's in, because he's got a new choke tube. And so once that gets dialed in, then we're going to throw the Apex in there.
If you shoot one of them Apexes and it blows that chair down that road, I'll go get me a box.
What if it just blows the back of that chair apart?
I'll start shooting.
What do you think now?
Better. I mean, it still could come to the left a little bit. What do you think, Jam?
I think you're about there.
I mean, I
Might be a
think
little low.
it needs to go up. All that shot that's right there needs to go up. And still come to the left a little bit, I think.
What them sixes are shooting. I'll tell you what I'd like to do is shoot them in a piece of like 24 gauge metal or something, see what kind of dent they put in.
Well, see, I asked the same thing about, because 6-shot and 9-shot, that's a big size difference.
Yeah.
And if you watch the video, because I did a lot of research on it before I ever pulled the trigger. And if you do the research on it And you watch them guys that do the density test, and they drop 3 different kinds. They drop lead, tungsten, steel, and something else. There's another type. It's more popular in Europe. But anyway, you drop them all in a jar of water and watch how fast they sink. And that tungsten's way more dense. So the velocity of it
should be higher.
The velocity is higher. That's all based on your powder.
And that's why you can shoot such further distances.
Yeah, but the reason it's so good is because you got that kinetic energy. It's just like arrow building. It's like a lightweight arrow with low speed. Doesn't have a lot of kinetic energy, whereas a heavy arrow with pretty good speed carries a lot of punch.
So if Ranch Fairy was a turkey hunter, he'd be shooting apex. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's what Dave Owens shoots too. I don't know that for a fact, but
Well, if he shoots, yeah, I think it is. He shoots a 20 gauge.
yeah.
I think.
You shoot 410, 20 gauge. And you know what I honestly thought about doing? I've got that youth model 20 gauge NWTF edition that I got whenever I was little. I thought about buying a new choke tube for it and packing it around.
Tell me I won't do it.
You know how lightweight that gun is and how easy it'd be to maneuver around the woods with that?
Comment below if you're keeping a running total on what Brian's spending this year on turkey season.
Look at that, boys. That is it right there.
See how they're rolled and they're not crimped on the end?
3.5 inch.
3.5 inch.
Let's see that. That, ladies and gentlemen.
See. I can already see the shot pattern.
I can too. Now that ain't no. I mean, the hype is real. Look at that.
It needs to go to the left. Our turkey will turkey all day.
I mean, look at that. Well,
I'm not shocked. We'll say that. I kind of
Here's where you tell tale out.
yeah.
I mean, look at that.
I mean, you ain't really gonna be able to count that.
Look at that.
Yeah. That's good. I'm thinking that this right here needs to be right there.
You think I can't count that? I'll stay here all day.
So where you at, John?
Buddy, I got the 187 and I got tired of counting right there.
And that's just in half of it, right?
Yeah.
And you're only counting what's in that circle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're looking at over 400 probably in that.
Mark it there on the back. Put 187 what you counted so far, and that
They
way
got a blue check next to them.
I'll check it whenever I'll get the finals.
That's unreal.
That's
unreal.
That was nothing.
Buddy, I believe you're on the money, dude.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, that's perfect.
That's it. Hey, it kicked that chair sideways.
I know it did.
Look at that, dude. That is nuts.
At 40 yards. That's a pretty good little distance right there.
It really is, man.
For 40 yards. I'd hate to see what that do at 20.
You couldn't, it would be worthless to shoot it.
That's why people are making the switch.
It's hard. It's very hard to be disappointed with anything close to that. I mean, you can't really get a better pattern than that.
You really can't. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will say that the hype is real with the Apex ammunition. Or I guess just tungsten ammunition in general. Apex is I guess one of the leading brands. But I'm telling you, the difference, well, I mean, you see it in the video for yourself. The difference in the amount of shot. Now, he's shooting a 9-shot, so they're smaller pellets. There's more of them. But at 40 yards, I mean, you're talking about literally 400 to 500 shots in like a 10-inch circle. It's insane. Well, there you have it, everybody. There's going to be another video for you. The fellas are pulling out. Fun little day. It's been the prettiest day that we've had in a while here, and it was nice to get out with the fellas, shoot some guns, and if we draw any conclusions from today, it is that Apex tungsten ammunition is, the hype is real. That is absolutely insane what kind of pattern that thing throws at 40 yards. And so expensive, but I'm telling you, it's crazy. I mean, the results speak for themselves. But anyway, thanks again so much for watching another video. I do want to take a quick second. If you didn't see our previous video, make sure that you go watch that. We talk about a film contest that we're doing this spring in which anybody can sign up. You're going to film your hunts throughout the 2022 turkey season, make a movie. You can actually make several movies. You can enter as many times as you want to. It's going to be $50 to enter the contest, but all that money is going straight towards the National Wild Turkey Federation. We want to use this platform to try to do something really good to give back to the NWTF. They work really hard to protect and conserve the wild turkey, and we're all about that. And so we wanted to make a big event out of this and get people involved, making movies. We're going to have a big film premiere at a movie theater that's close. And if you're watching this and you're not from our little local area, we still would urge you to get involved anyway. Hopefully maybe you could even travel down for the film premiere, but if not, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to be there to win or anything like that. But yeah, go check that out. All the details are there. Go to our social media pages at Live Hunt Co. We're going to be posting flyers and keeping everyone up to date with all the details of that contest. So make sure you go check that out. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not. Like the video. Share it with a friend. It really does help push our channel along. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun. It's February the 6th, and in a short amount of time, we're going to be turkey hunting. And so this is the first of several videos that we'll throw out as we lead into the season. But that's going to do it. You guys have a good one. We'll see you next time.